This is Matthias Allen. Thanks for clicking on my new video. So I'm going to be answering some questions today from some of my fans, subscribers, and personal friends who have been asking me. I need to know exactly what's in your kit and how it works and how you get to do what you do in the way that you do it. So I'm going to be answering some questions in today's Monday Makeup Chat. Okay, so I had a question about lipstick for brides and what kind of colors you should be bringing when you're doing bridal work. Now, you really need to find out when you're working with a bride for the first time in the consultation exactly what kind of lip colors and tones that she's used to wearing, or that she enjoys wearing, or that she fancies herself a fan of when she sees it on other celebrities or other actresses or models. I know I've worked with a lot of women over the years, and some don't wear makeup at all. So then it's up to you as the makeup artist to make the choice for them what will look best. But oftentimes I've worked with a client who wears red lipstick every single day. She's like a little Taylor Swift, if you will, and she just loves this red lipstick. So you need to know that going in, that you're not going to do a nude lip on her if she is just married to this red lip, and that's what she always does. That's her signature look. So you have to have a few red shades to complement that love, that desire, and you have to know that going in. Also, if you have a client who only wears lip gloss, right, or say she wears like lip balms with a little bit of tint, if the person that you're working on is not used to wearing color at all, you should not put pink or orange or purple or red on them, because they're not going to feel comfortable. You know, it's a very fine line between being the professional makeup artist who is going to give the client, if you will, the bride in this case, the expertise and the knowledge and the advice on what to wear, and then on the other side of that fine line is knowing what your client will feel comfortable in. Okay, so other than the consultation and finding out what your client really loves and feels comfortable in, what you should have in your kit depends on what kind of brides you work on and what area of the world or country that you're in. So if you're working on mostly fair-haired blonde clients, if you're in a predominantly Caucasian, part of the world or the country, you're probably not going to bring deep wines and dark purples and maybe like chestnut browns. You're going to want to go with like pinks and peaches, very, very, very light and sheer. Maybe a few reds, but more often than not, you're going to go with something very soft and natural, and something on the warmer tone and the cooler tone at the same time. Now, if you're working in a society or a part of the country that has darker skin tones, like Latin American skin tones or African American skin tones, then you're probably going to definitely want to bring a lot of deep wine colors, deep browns, deep burgundies, colors that are going to show up on a darker complexion. So overall, if you're working in a lot of different types of skin tones and clients, you should have a wide range of colors. It's very important to have that. Now, I have a little makeup set right here that one of my students brought me, and she said to me, "Is this all I would need for doing makeup for brides? This is my basic lip kit, and I want to know if this is good enough or if this is something that maybe I should build and add to." Now I'm looking at this and I'm saying, okay, so she has two neutral light color palettes, which is nice, and I love the compartment that she has these in. These are from Cinema Secrets. These are great because you can scoop out your lipsticks and just melt them and put them right in here. And on the back she has the names so that she can always refill these or tell the client or the bridesmaids what color that they have on if they want to buy it for themselves. So that's very, very smart to do. She's very organized. I love that. Now I'm looking at this one right here. This one right here is mostly pink. The three in the middle are very, very pink, and they're very, very similar. Let me put that up to the camera so you can kind of see that. So the three in the middle are very similar. The one here is a little bit deeper, and it does look a little bit warmer. And then the one right here is very, very, very light and sheer. So this is a really good palette to have. I would say that unless these three colors go on really, really, really differently on the skin, you probably wouldn't need to have all three of these. If you're only going to have, like, say 10 colors, the 10 colors should be almost very different from each other. Because if you're only going to bring 10 colors, and you really don't need to bring many more than 10 colors. I mean, let's be honest, every woman, according to Kevin O'Quan, looks good in probably about 5 shades of lipstick. And that's all he ever brought. You know, same thing with cream blush. Kevin O'Quan brought 3 cream blushes, a fuchsia, a cantaloupe, and a light pink. That was it, and it worked on everybody. So the same can be said for lips. You don't need to bring like 30 lipstick colors to a bridal consultation or a wedding, unless you get one of those brides who gets really picky and she sees the difference between this tone and that tone, when really to the naked eye or on camera, no one else is going to be able to tell. So know your client going in, whether or not you should have 30 lipsticks to look through, or know as a professional that 10 shades is pretty much all you'll need. So let's see. And the next one that she has right here is a lighter tone. There's 5 colors. They're a little bit warmer. This one right here is a warmer. This one right here is warm. And then these 3 are also pink. So overall, what I'm seeing from these palettes right here that she's brought me is that she has a lot of pink tones and not enough warm tones. Now, for those of you who are subscribed to my channel and watch my makeup and bridal demos, you know that I love warm tones. Peaches and cantaloupes and melons, I think, are gorgeous on so many skin tones. So I would suggest that she gets some more warm tones in here. And like I said, by warm, I mean more on the warmer side, not the pinks, not the lavenders, but more the browns, the oranges, and the cantaloupes. Also, she needs some light colors in here. She needs some nudes, because I can't tell you how many brides want dramatic eyes, smoky lashes, liner on the bottom, everything, and they want a nude lip. Or they don't know that if they want this dramatic eye, they have to wear a nude lip. Otherwise, it won't look balanced. So I would suggest some lighter lip colors in here and more in the warm tones. Something like this Viseart palette, which is called the Muse Nudes. I've talked about this on some of my makeup demos. This is a beautiful palette that I absolutely love. If you see, this has 12 different colors. They are all nudes because they'll go very, very sheer and very natural on all skin tones, but there's a lot of warm colors. And when I say warm, I don't mean exactly dark orange or copper or brown. I just mean warm in that there's like peaches, there's a beige, there's like beigey spice colors, there's like a cinnamon color, there's up here on the far left, there is definitely very, very, very nude colors, and those are very important, especially if you're doing very fair skin, because if the client is very fair and kind of very alabaster, anything with like a pink tone in it is going to just look bright fuchsia on her lips. So you really want to add some really neutral tones. And I'm going to show you in some upcoming demos exactly how you can take a nude lip like this, which alone would look like concealer on the lip, but with the right lip pencil on the outside edge blended into the center, you can really create a beautiful warm cinnamon nutmeg color with that. Now for dark colors, she has this palette from MAC, and this is the 6 editorial reds. Now this is perfect for reds. This is all she will ever need to do her red lipsticks. It really is just the perfect, you know, combination of 6 reds. You've got like a really bright orange red up here, which I love, and then a really deep kind of brick red down here, and then everything in the middle. So that is perfect for reds. She doesn't need anything else for reds. Another thing you can do if you do want to bring a lot of lip colors is something that I've done. I've taken my Z palette and I've bought these little drop-in folders so that you can take your lipsticks and melt them and put them right in here. Now this is something that I'll take to editorial photo shoots. I will take this to celebrities' homes for red carpet, because I have everything from very, very, very light neutral all the way to a dark, dark purple eggplant for black skin and Caucasian skin and everything in between. And this is a combination of some matte colors from Smashbox and Makeup Forever and MAC, and then there's some shimmers and some bright pigments from Makeup Forever, and these are from YSL. So there's a really nice mixture of everything right here. Now, if you are working with a bridal party that has a theme, say the theme is like baby blues and bashful pinks, right? And all the bridesmaids are supposed to be done in the same pink tone. Now, I'm all for a theme. I love a theme. I love when all the women look like they have come out of the same makeup chair, because I like that there's a consistency to that. Now, the only problem is sometimes you'll have, say, somebody with like very tan olive skin, that this kind of a pink will go almost too nude on. It'll be too like concealer like. And then you'll have somebody else in the chair who is a very light olive skin tone, like say an Asian skin tone. It's very, very yellow olive. And this pink tone is gonna look very dramatic on their lip because it doesn't go with their skin tone. Now, you do have to follow the theme, but you can change the lip liner ever so slightly. So on the Asian client or the yellow olive skin tone client, you can use the same lipstick, but just make it a little bit more of a kind of taupey nutmeg lip liner to kind of tone down the pink. And then for the other client who is maybe more of a tanner complexion, also olive, where this pink tone would look just too light, you can use a darker lip liner, so more of a brick red or a rosewood brown to kind of deepen the outer edge. So the color will stay the same in the center, but the lip liner and how you manipulate those two colors together, you're almost custom blending your shade. So that's a really good suggestion for having to do a theme or use one color on all skin tones. So I hope I answered some questions for you guys. As always, I would love for you guys to subscribe to my channel. I do weekly vlogs, makeup demos, and major transformations on my Fierce Face Friday episode. So please subscribe.